Uh, and so probably like 2 times I came out to New York, 2018, just to like collab. Even like on my own, me just being with myself, him not around. A company had bumped into me, Stuart Weitzman. I think their like parent company is Kate Spade or something like that. They're like a shoe company, but basically they were looking for artists to collab with and stuff like that. Did a couple pieces for them. Still riding a hot wave and stuff.
Mm-hmm. What
Uh,
kind of pieces did you do?
they were just sequence pieces with their new shoes on it. Or they had like different color swatches that they were dropping. So I did a design for each shoe. Uh, and then the gallery that I was working with, they was going to do a tour. Started in New York, going to Switzerland, Basel, then Frankfurt, Germany, and then Amsterdam, and then ending in London, and then back to New York.
So that's how you got to your.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy, bro.
So we got to do Basel, Switzerland, because they do Basel 4 times a year. So they do it at the home base, which is in Basel, Switzerland. Then they do it in Miami. They do it in Hong Kong, and now Paris. So I got to experience that, and then I bumped into Virgil again out in Switzerland. He was actually DJing on the gallery boat that we was doing our show on. He had remembered me and whatnot. Played, asking, throwing the ASTROWORLD remix and shit. He started doing that. He signed 20 francs, 20 Swiss francs for me. I gave him a piece, it was like a Murakami off-white piece, sequence piece.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like kind of like a little exchange. Yeah, man. Then after I did that, I think, well, yes,
I think it's crazy you saying all this. Like, yeah, and then I just,
bro, it's wild. Like when I think about it,
just pulled up on us,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
like, you
While I was in England, I did some shit in the Banksy Tunnel.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like,
I left a piece of art up there, strapped it to like the top of a restaurant, so like nobody could like really get to it unless other people are like painting up there and shit. Uh, I did some graffiti out in Switzerland too. Like, and that city was.
Do they have a lot of graffiti out there?
Nah, bro, they strict. No. They real strict. So I had clients. Man, I don't know. I feel like if they seen it, they clean that shit because they are strict on graffiti and shit. They only had like certain areas or like where the train yard or boat yard was at where you could really kind of get down.
This probably had to have happened way after it got popular. Like,
yeah, for sure.
So popular they just had to. Do some over there.
I remember I had got on top of the building, the hotel building that we were staying at, and put artist money and stuff. So it was definitely like a cool experience. That was 2019. Coming back, I wasn't really working. I wasn't even have my own place because I was just moving around so much, doing shows. 2019, I think, kept bumping into my fiance just randomly and shit, just different places.
And y'all met at school, you said?
Yeah, we went to school together, but we never talked to each other.
Art school or
high school. Oh, okay. Yeah. She was a grade above me.
Okay.
But yeah, she was married to somebody previously before. Probably like over the past, probably between 2017 and 2019, we kept bumping into each other frequently in just random places, like mostly places that were art places. It was only like a couple times where it wasn't like art related. It was like one time in Miami at the art show, one time here in Houston at like 2 times here in Houston at 2 art shows that I was doing. One time me just randomly walking out of a meeting with some friends, and then another random time at Prospect Park. Just some random, and we ain't never exchanged number or contact. We just keep randomly bumping into each other. So, we started, talking to each other at the end of 2019 and stuff, and then COVID hit and that sped stuff up. I was looking for something a little bit more solid